Hey guys, this is Lovical, and welcome to another Minecraft 1.10.2 mod review. In this mod review, we're going to be looking at Waila, or what am I looking at? Waila is a pretty powerful tool. It allows you to identify any blocks in the game without having to dig through them through your cheat menu or through NEI or JEI, depending on which version of Minecraft you have. Right now, I have Waila disabled, and as you can tell, this looks very much like vanilla minus the blocks. But if I turn on Waila, you can see at the top right now, not top right, but top center, we have a box. Like, I see this is grass block, cobblestone, trap chest, we have black wool, we have a torch, you get the picture. It identifies any block in the game, and it's pretty cool. There's a couple of options you can do to configure Waila. To toggle it on and off, it's the keypad. On your keyboard, it's 1. Press 1, it's on. Press it again, it's off. To open your options, we'll want to click 0 on your number pad. Now on the left, we see Waila. And show and hide Waila, you'll want to keep this on visible. Hidden, which is hide the box. And to turn it back on, you just click 1 on the number pad and it will turn it back on to being visible. Showing item metadata, we'll turn that on, but it's currently not working in this version. See if we hover over any block, we see unimplemented. This would show the metadata for the block. So yeah, we'll go back, turn that back off. In sneak toggle blocks, we turn it on. If we go to a block that has information about it, like this capacitor bank from Ender.io, you have to press shift, and it shows you all the data that the block normally would display. But if we go back to 0 on the number pad, we turn the sneak toggle box back off, you'll see that it's on by default, so just hover over it and you'll see all your information. I usually keep this off, so I don't have to sneak in. It's just easier to just hover over any item and see the information I need to see. So if we go back, if we go to liquids, we keep that invisible. If we go over to liquids now, well, I'll show you what it happens right now. This says unnamed, this says molten gold. This is unnamed, and this is molten obsidian. Some mods in the game, unfortunately, are not. It's not that they're not compatible. It's just that they don't have their information for Waila. So Waila will simply say it's unnamed. But this is a lava block. I think this was pulsating iron from Ender.io. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But yeah, most liquids you'll see it, and you'll be able to hover over them in the world and see molten lava. One thing to note though is every time I've played with Waila, it's usually turned off. It's usually on hidden, so when you hover over a liquid, you won't actually see what it is. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like, we know this is water, but there's sometimes you'll find liquids in the game, like, you might not be entirely sure what this is, step in it, and you find out you're on fire. So, turning that on is pretty beneficial. And so one of the last things we can do in this option menu is go into sneak toggle entities. Right now we're going to have it on no. And we're going to go to this village because there's some entities here with villagers. Let's see if we can go find a villager real quick. There we go. So right now if I hover over this villager, I see all this information. Hearts, his career, and I can even interact with him. 24 paper for an emerald is actually a pretty good deal. Fortune 2. Anyway, so if we go here, go to Waila. We do toggle entities. This is like the other block we showed earlier. But now, since this is an entity, you have to press shift to see its hearts and its career. Note that just the villagers have careers. That should be kind of self-explanatory. I don't think a pig would have a career other than being a pig. Some other things about Waila that you'd want to know is if you go to escape, you go to options and go to controls, you can, there's some keybinds. So showing liquids, that's 2, and your config screen is 0, but these are, and turning it on and off, like showing that window is 1. But you can configure those to any key you want. Showing recipe and showing usage, I'm not too sure exactly how they work. I was trying to figure it out, but I don't think it's implemented with this version of Waila. I will look back to it and I will correct this if I find out that I'm mistaken. But it's different from JEI. JEI is this window here on the right, and see if I want to look at a recipe. I just go to JEI, cheating's off. So I just look at an item and I can see the recipe. So I have to look into that and see what that is, and I'll update this video if I can find out that I'm just mistaken, it is implemented and I'm doing something wrong or I haven't researched it correctly. But other than that, these are the options that you'll be using in Waila. One of the last things you can do about Waila is if you go to 0, you click Waila, you configure aspect. You can change the block here, not the block, but the box here. You can drag it around anywhere you want on the screen, or you can even use the controls to finally place it where you want it. I just tend to drag it. And change the alpha. The lower the alpha, will be harder to see. So like if you want it kind of more transparent, maybe you want to lower the alpha, but I like to put on the default to quickly reset it and put it to 1. 1's a nice setting, and you can also change the scale to be as big as you want. I think it goes up to 2, and as small as you want. I think the smallest was probably like, wouldn't be 0, I think 0 would be invisible. Too small for your eyes. The smallest is 0.10. But yeah, so if you do default, you can always put it back to the default state, and you can move it around wherever you want. So that's nice. It's nifty. Say you want it right here, kind of like an MMO almost. You got it down there. If you have it on. Yep. That didn't save. Waila, configure aspect. Oh, I see. I press default. You press OK, and you go back. Yep, now it's there. So don't do what I did. But yeah, it's a cool little mod for Minecraft. It's very powerful. It can help you see things like, for example, in this wheat, I can see that it's grown, and that it's 55% or 57%, 43, and these are mature, so I know these are ready. Some mods, it's kind of difficult to tell if something's ready to be harvested or not, so this is kind of cool. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching this mod review, and I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you don't like it, dislike the video and tell me why you don't like it, and we'll work on getting it to be the quality that you want. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys next time.